8-Bit Dylan. Time for the intro to my videos. Just make weird noises with your mouth. Ba-ba-na-na-na-ba-ba-ba-doo. Ba-ba-na-na-na-na-boo-ba-ba-dow. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of YouTuber Survivor. Before we get into this episode, I figured that we need to introduce Aphmau into her brand new jury house because she is now the fourth member of the jury. So go in. I don't know what they're doing. They're just standing outside. They all have to use the restroom, but they're not going. Come on. Go out, go. There you go. God, that took them forever. So Aphmau was voted out in the last episode of YouTuber Survivor and is the fourth member of the jury, which is so sad because I know a lot of people were rooting for Aphmau, but this is technically a Pixel Tribe reunion of sorts because we have all the three remaining Pixel Tribe members from the merged tribe. And soon they're going to have two more members of the Byte Tribe join them here in the jury house. We don't know who that's going to be yet, but we'll find out soon. At least Aphmau got to use a real restroom and relax and not have to worry about getting voted out anymore. And she can get some sleep in an actual bed, which is pretty bomb diggity if you ask me. So I'm gonna let Aphmau do her thing here in the jury house, and we're gonna head back over to the actual merged tribe and see how they're doing early in the morning. Good morning, Devon. I can't really say morning though, because it's like 11:40 a.m. They definitely slept in today. They were super exhausted last night after the vote, but hey, the final four is now here and they're going to be fighting for immunity later on today in order to determine which one of them is going to get safe passage into the final three. Ew, why would you make franken beans for breakfast, Devon? That's disgusting. Come on, that's gross. Well, I guess it's technically lunchtime, so maybe. Devon's a little trooper. He has been getting a disadvantage, I think like 5 weeks now. In the game. It could be more, it could be less, but he is a trooper. He has survived so many weeks in this game thus far. Can he make it to the final two though? We're gonna have to find out. B is not having any of this Frank and Beans BS. She's like, no, I'm making a breakfast scramble because that's what I want to eat in the morning. They need to clean up this table. It's gross. So these are the final four. We've got DevonLoves, StacyPlays, HeyImBee, and HBomb94. These four have been pretty strongly aligned with one another because they were on a previous team or tribe together, and so it's going to be interesting to see going into tribal council how their alliances are going to lie because they've up until this point really have voted together. There's been a few people that have strayed away from that, mostly Stacy, but it's going to be interesting to see nonetheless. B, you gonna eat that food you just made, or are you just gonna let it sit there? Ooh, you burnt that. What did you do to that breakfast scramble, B? She is not enjoying that breakfast scramble. I wouldn't either. You like burnt it. How do you burn a scramble? I mean, I guess you can, but B, come on. Now, based solely off previous votes, I would have to say that Devon and B seem to be pretty well aligned with each other, and Stacy and H-Bomb seem to be pretty well aligned with each other. Now, there's some blur there. Some people are still friends with other people, but I'm really excited to see how these votes are going to turn out, especially going into immunity, because whoever wins immunity is basically almost guaranteeing themselves into the final two if they have good enough relationships. Will someone please clean up this mess? It's so gross. Oh wait, look at that. Like, speak of the devil. Wait, what about this one? She's doing it again, Stacy. What are you doing? Stacy, oh my goodness. No, put on some clothes, Stacy. Stop it. Oh my gosh. We can't keep clothes on this girl, I swear. Oh, you just hugged her. You're nasty. She's naked. This parts of her body all over the place. Stacy, please go back in the shower. Thank you. You just really needed to hug Bee, didn't you? Look at these three having a conversation with each other and getting real close. These personal boundaries, I swear. Now, obviously, the main threats in this game are HeyImBee and StacyPlays, because HeyImBee has been dominating in immunity challenges, and StacyPlays has been dominating in terms of relationships. So it's gonna be a fight, that's for sure, in order to get into this final three. Aw, and Aphmau's gone, so no more crazy cool paintings, I guess. That includes you, Mr. Microsoft Paint. That includes you. I couldn't do it. I can't get rid of this. It's just too amazing. It's too perfect. I got rid of the other painting though, so there's two open easels if someone, you know, wants to go and paint something. Oh, I see, Stacy. So you want to go swimming in a bathing suit, but when you're showering, you have no problem, you know, running around. Why not just skinny dip? They've seen your body at this point. They know what your parts look like. I mean, come on. And then she leaves. She jumps in the water, splashes around a little bit, and then just gets up out of there. Now I'm wondering if the guys are going to align and the girls are going to align, because so far I'm actually pretty shocked we have an even amount. We have 2 guys, 2 girls, and I wasn't expecting that going into YouTuber Survivor, which is actually pretty cool. They may be acting like friends now, but they're gonna have to turn on each other when it comes to Tribal Council later this week. And the ghost foosball table strikes again. That Baldo. Stacy was able to do something that not a lot of people can do in Survivor, and that's when they have the hidden immunity idol, they don't actually ever use it. So I'm actually pretty shocked that she was able to not ever be up for elimination in the entirety of this game thus far. Pretty impressive feat, Stacy. What the heck are they doing? They're like, what is she doing? She's not actually, what? It was like glitching out. They like kept trying to play it, and then they weren't playing it, and then they were playing it. Watch. What is happening? Alrighty then. And you guys didn't even clean up the water. Come on. Everyone's so thirsty for that water. Let him pee. What are you doing? Stacy, that's creepy. See, those alliance talks near pee and poo bushes, it's what gets you safe in this game apparently. Ooh, he was thinking about Stacy. The ghost shower strikes again. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait till after the series is over to not hopefully have to ever have these glitches ever again. Tonight is really their last night as an official tribe, because after tonight, they're gonna have their immunity challenge, and they will most likely turn on one another in order to secure their safety in this game. The thing is, who's gonna turn on who? Will HeyImBee form an alliance to get out one of the other threats in the game? Will DevonLoves play a social game that's lasted him this long in order to get one of the others out? Will HBomb94 be able to successfully float his way through another week? Or will StacyPlays be able to maneuver her way through this week and not get any blood on her hands? Remember, they don't want to ruin any of the relationships that they have with one another, because the people that they end up getting voted out of this game are the ones that are going to help determine if they actually win this game, because whoever's voted out ends up being a part of the jury. It's kind of cute that everyone has started using this as a way to cook. Marshmallows and hot dogs. It's kind of ironic really, because that's how I originally wanted them to cook, and it wasn't working at the beginning of this game. I didn't want to give them a grill originally. I wanted them to only be able to cook via campfire, and sadly that wasn't working like I wanted it to. And now y'all start doing it like in the last few weeks of this game. I see you, Sims 4, I see you. And to think in about 2 or 3 weeks, this camp will be no more. And instead, this will be turned into the finale, where we're gonna crown the winner of YouTuber Survivor. Oh, they're actually having like an in-depth conversation. I haven't really seen HeyImBee really talk to anyone so far today. She's been kind of off doing her own thing. She's been trying to have conversations, but it's been kind of glitching out for her a little bit recently. Did you see what just happened? They like started talking and then it kind of goes away. So I'm hoping that HeyImBee's not glitched. I don't think she is. Because she has had conversations with people, but they haven't been getting a lot of friendship points like they usually do, so we'll see. She should be okay though, as long as something bad doesn't happen. Let's be real though, if anyone's glitched, it's StacyPlays running around naked out of the shower. See, watch, swimming in this pond I think is glitched. He's got the thing to go swim laps. He's probably gonna jump in, swim around a little bit, and then just get out. Which I don't blame them because this water's disgusting. He's gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Huh? Let's see. I think he's gonna do it. Oh, maybe not. He's just staying in there a lot longer than most other people do. His body must be conditioned to the nasty waters. Oh, there he goes. Called it. Congratulations, Devon. Now you have pond scum between your toes. How does it feel? Oh, he's working that pond scum, honey. All right, I'm gonna let these guys talk amongst each other and spend the night just chit-chatting and making alliances, and then they're gonna get some sleep, and in the morning, we will begin our immunity challenge. Good morning, HBomb94. He is the first one awake out of everyone. Ooh, and he's angry. He is not happy about it being the next day, probably because he knows that the immunity challenge is today, and he's gonna have to fight his booty off if he wants to stay safe this week. Literally everyone is at risk for elimination this week, and that does not bode well with HBomb because he's been floating this entire game, and now he knows he's gonna have to step it up if he really wants to survive. And HeyImBee is gonna have to train up and get well rested today because she's gonna be going head to head against her own friends and tribe mates in this game in order to get another individual immunity underneath her belt. Bee, go pee if you have to go pee. What are you doing? Oh, she's eating. I was like, what is happening over here? She just sits next to HBomb and keeps telling him how she has to pee. Then go do it. I hope they're all ready to go head to head against one another because today's immunity challenge will be an intense one. It's about that time where we start up the immunity challenge for this episode, and I think it's only fitting that we make everyone play foosball. Now you may be wondering why we're doing foosball, because there's 4 contestants left and we're gonna be doing a tournament style immunity challenge. How this is gonna work is each contestant is gonna go head to head against another contestant in this game. Whoever wins the foosball match will move up in the tournament. The last person standing in the tournament bracket will be the person who moves on to the final 3 and is safe from the Tribal Council vote this week. So it's time that we reveal who is going against who in this immunity challenge. Based off random draw, it's gonna be StacyPlays versus HeyImBee and DevonLoves versus HBomb94. Let's get into our first match. It's time for our first matchup, StacyPlays versus HeyImBee. Who's gonna win? Excuse you, Devon. That's creepy, Devon. Go away. And after a super duper intense game, HeyImBee, you have been defeated. And StacyPlays, you have moved up in the tournament bracket. I'm so sorry, HeyImBee. You better go take a shower, girl. You started stinking halfway through this. StacyPlays, go get some rest, eat up, because you're gonna be facing whoever wins against Devon and HBomb. Round number 2, HBomb94 versus DevonLoves. Here we go. And congratulations, HBomb94, you have won this round of foosball. I'm so sorry, Devon, but you have been eliminated from this immunity competition. And now for the final round, StacyPlays versus HBomb94. Who's gonna win immunity this week? And that means congratulations, HBomb94. You have won immunity this week. You are getting into the final 3. You have safe passage into there. And I'm so sorry, StacyPlays, but you are still at risk for elimination. So, HBomb, what are you gonna do now, huh? You are safe. You're making it to the final 3. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations once again, and let's see real quick how the tribes are gonna handle with this new news. HBomb, why are you inside, Stacy? This is weird. What the heck? What is happening? What? This is creepy. Please don't do this. What are y'all, ghosts? Thank you. So HBomb is pretty dang confident after winning immunity this week. He knows that he's safe. He doesn't have to worry about making alliances and friendships. But HeyImBee, DevonLoves, and StacyPlays are definitely at risk. So they are gonna have to fight for their own survival. And why are they doing this? Stop that. That is so creepy. We'll have to find out how everything plays out in Friday's episode of YouTuber Survivor. Make sure to fill out the community poll in the description down below. This is the last time you guys get to fill out the community poll to affect the game and vote for the person you want out of this game. Because after this week, we'll be down to the final 3 and you guys will technically then be a part of the jury. So this is your last time to affect the game. So make sure to vote in that poll. I will see you guys Friday with an episode, the Tribal Council episode. And until then, stay awesome, stay beautiful, you lovely people. Bye-bye. Outro music. Ba-ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Outro music. That sounds somewhat similar to the intro. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah.